how to score a quiz in your app, how to set it up for that to score. Okay, let's take a look at it here. So you should have your quiz all set up, something similar to this. Again, you've got a question, you've got some options for people to choose. It could be one, two, three, or four. The process is going to work the same. Obviously, with the more buttons you have, more options, you can have more things to choose from. Okay, but in this case, there's some true and false down here, and there's some questions that they can select from up here. All you're going to do is once you have this set, the easiest thing to do is to set these. Um, you need to know which one's correct, which one's incorrect. Because there's so many buttons, I'm gonna do a couple of things. Okay. Um, the first thing we're gonna do is you have to set the variable to score, right? So you're gonna score the each button is worth so many points. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 questions, and so we're gonna set the variable to score. So we're telling the computer every time you see the word score, give it 0 points. Score equals 0. You may say, well, that doesn't make sense, Coach Hite. It will in a minute because now it's understanding that we're gonna give it points. So score equals points, and we're gonna give them 10 points each when they get it right. Let's look at how that looks. Again, var score equals score. That's in your variables. I just pulled over my variable var, then typed in score equals score. I declare the variable. Next, I'm going to find everywhere that the question is correct. So in this case, the first question, button 9, is correct. How much would the Chickasaw pay to move? $3 million. So if they, on an event, when the user clicks button 9, score is going to equal score plus, we're going to change this to 10, right? Because it's going to be worth 10 points each. In this case, they'll see you click the right button screen, and I'm also putting in hide element because I don't want them to see all of these buttons the whole time. Plus, it let the user know which questions they've answered. So when they click this button's going to disappear. It's going to say you got it right, and you're going to go back. All right, they're going to do that throughout. On event, here's my next correct button. When they click button 15 is the correct one. They the Chickasaw had to pay the Choctaw $500,000 for land. That's the correct answer. So when they click button 15, they're going to get a score of another 10 points. Okay, I can go put 10 on all these because all the scores are going to be. Oh no, it was 20. I had 20 points because they were worth 5 points. They were only 5 questions at first. I increased it to 10. So we see them doing the same thing all over again. Score equals score plus 10. I'm going to hide the element 23 so they don't see that anymore. And I do that throughout. On event button 16 is clicked. This is the correct answer here. I'm going to hide this button. Button 16 on event, when button 16 is clicked, I'm going to give them a score of 10. That's the correct button. But I'm also going to hide button 14. They can't click back and forth through all the buttons. On event button 13 is clicked. Here it is, button 13. It's going to hide button 18. On button 13, hide button 18. But give them a score of 10 points. Again, you don't have to do the hide element. I did that. It makes it make a lot more sense for me. This is my design. I choose to do it like that. You don't have to use the hide element. That's something Coach Hite is doing. All right. In this app. Um, on this one, on button 5, let's see what that is. When button 5 is clicked. All right, it's going to hide button 9. Button 5 is clicked. Hide element button 19. Is that right? 19, 19, 19. All right, now I'm going to do the same thing for the incorrect screens. Okay, so um, let's see where I do the incorrect ones. All right, here down here for the incorrect screens. If they click button, let's see, if they click button 21, where's 21? Button 21. Tenants were spacious. True. No, they were not spacious. So this is the wrong answer. So if they click button 21, I got them hiding button 22. So I did the right and wrong, same thing. So if they got it wrong, it's hiding the other button. So each time I got to hide the elements. But as you see, I don't give them a score because if they get it wrong, you got nothing. You're not going to get anything. Okay? And so that's what I did. Now, let's just see what that looks like in action. Okay? So here's my quiz. Tenants were spacious. True. Bam. It hides an element. Morse code uses dots and dashes. Boom. It hides the element. An urban area is in the city. True. That's why I got it set up like that. So that when they click one, it hides the other one. Makes it easier. Uh, I like it like that. Make it easier to see. You don't have to do that, but I did it so that, again, it's 10 questions on the page. Makes it easier to see, in my opinion. Now, it's been scored it the whole time because, again, the VAR, right? The VAR score. Every time I got one right, I'm not sure which one I got right or wrong, it's been giving them 10 points. So I got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 67, 80, 90, 100. So they get 100 points on it. Let me go through and finish it up. How much were chickens all paid to move? Let's say 6,000. Incorrect. Okay. I didn't do the incorrect screen, so that stuff on all of them. I chose not to. Next question. Next question. So I've got answers on all of them. Let's go to see score. All right. So that's how it looks on this part. Um, and I got 4 of them correct. Bam. Congratulations, you did it. I got 40. I'm gonna show you all how to set that label. It's very easy as well. It's just simply a set property, and I'll show you that in a moment.